Welcome to Sahaja Yoga Meditation and welcome to the Step Up series that we have for people that have been meditating for a while. If you haven't been meditating before in Sahaja Yoga, you can check our First Steps series before to attend these courses for advanced meditators. So I hope you are all nicely settled. So what we're going to do now is, like always, when we start a meditation, raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in a bandhan. So let's do it together 3 times. Trying to keep our attention on top of our head and tying our Kundalini at the 7th chakra. Now what we're going to do is the bandhan, so the right hand on the left, 7 times, half a circle and coming back around us. And what we can do is simply go in meditation for a couple of minutes before we start the explanation of the left channel. So you can close your eyes, keep your hands on your laps. Whether you are sitting on the floor or on a chair, it doesn't matter. And simply try to be in thoughtless awareness. Let the thoughts of the past go away. Don't worry about the future. Try to be in the present moment, forgiving all thoughts. Let all your tensions go. All right. So you can open your eyes. I hope we are all settled. So today we are going to talk about the left channel. It is the channel in blue, which starts at the first chakra, the Muladhara chakra. That's all along the left side and crosses at the optic chiasm here at the level of the 6th chakra and ends up at the right side of the brain. It is called in Sanskrit the Ida Nadhi. In the Chinese tradition, it is also called as the yin. And from a medical perspective, it's known as the left sympathetic nervous system. So what are the quality of that center? The first thing is the way you actually can feel it is in your left hand. So, for example, when you meditate and you feel some coolness in your left hand, it indicates that your left channel is well in balance, regardless of what you feel in the right hand. If, by opposition, you can feel some heat in the left hand, it actually indicates that there are some lack of balance in the left side. And what we are going to do today, we are going to see how we can actually improve that. So what are the qualities of the left side? The left side main quality is about our emotions. It's the moon side in us. It's the desire in us. And one of these greatest quality, it allows us to actually cool down. It also stores all the information about our past experiences, about what we have experienced before, and stores it in what we call our superego on the right side of the brain, and it's built as conditionings. This is why when a child puts their finger in a fire, it burns and it hurts, and that's how they learn, wow, well, I better don't do it a second time. And that's how we build these conditionings, these experiences that allow us to actually grow as people. As I said, the key quality of that center is to cool us down. To actually, when we work all day, we use our mental activity, physical activity. The left channel allows us to actually cool down and replenishes us. For example, when we have a good night's sleep, when the left channel is active, we feel in the morning refreshed and ready for another day. I said one of the key qualities is about managing our emotions. So when the left channel is fully developed, we develop what we call self-worth. And we develop beautiful qualities within us like love, compassion, patience, understanding for others, empathy for other people. And when that channel develops, it goes beyond ourselves, the sense of self-worth, our family that we all love and friends. But then you start to feel these emotions at a more global level about your countries and about the whole world. And one of the greatest things about the left channel is that it helps us control our ego, like the sense of I. And I would take the analogy of a car, where the ego is a bit the accelerator that makes us do things, makes us plan things, makes us go out there and work or whatever. The left channel is the brake. So as you know, what we've seen last time with the central channel, the objective is to be in balance. So the left side allows us to calm down, to brake, to cool down, so that we stay in this balance. At a spiritual level, what we develop when the left channel is awakened is the sense of bhakti or devotion in a way. And because this left channel is also starting at the Muladhara chakra, which is our first chakra, it is the base of the left side is innocence, which is certainly one of the greatest qualities we can develop as human beings. Ultimately, when the left channel is fully developed, we develop joy. and we don't see the little problems here and there, and we live in a state of complete joy. And I would say that joy is the quality of the left side. So let's see how the left side can affect us if it is not in balance. Like always, when we have excessive behavior or characteristics, they are harmful to us. So with the left side, while the qualities is these beautiful emotions, if we become too emotional, we can start losing of sense of self-worth. We can become lethargic, feeling bad about ourselves, and even depressed in some instances. A good measure to see if the left side is actually affected, beyond, of course, the vibration, is if you are crying too much, crying very easily for anything, it's an indication that the left side is a little bit out of balance. Or if you are falling asleep during the meditation, it's also an indication that the left side is out of balance. The left side can go out of balance, again, if we go too much in the past, or if we cannot let go, for example, if people close to us passed away, and we have put too much attention to death. This brings us in the past, this brings us into emotions, and actually is preventing us to move forward. And to the extreme, you can have some entities, we call them boots, that actually can affect us and can be the source of some bad habits or bad behaviors. Another thing at the physical level that is affecting the left side very much is anything related to drugs. Alcohol is included in that. And certainly this is affecting our left side quite significantly. And this can lead to mental issues. And if the left side is not corrected, mental issue can go quite far and can be very problematic. Another thing that is affecting the left side and is quite topical these days with COVID-19 are viruses, which is another form of these boots that I was talking about, or these entities that have gone out of the evolution process. Viruses are affecting our left side very much. But here the good news is, if we are working and improving our left side, we become more and more resilient to this type of viruses around us. The last way the left side can have some issues is that if our right side, our ego, is overdeveloped, meaning that we have so much drive, so much activity that there is no place for our emotions in our lives. And as a consequence, the left side is not developed the way it should be. So in this case, again, we need to work on our left side to bring everything into balance. The principle of the left side is called Shri Mahakali and Shri Bhairava. These are deities in the Indian traditions, and certainly we are leveraging these to represent the qualities that have to be established within us in the left side. And to that effect, we are going to say the mantras later on for Shri Mahakali and Shri Bhairava. But for now, let's listen to a video of Shri Mataji that will talk about Shri Bhairava. And in that video, she will explain very clearly what are the qualities of the left side.
I think we have not understood the significance of Bhairavnath, who runs up and down on the Ida Nadhi. Ida Nadhi is the Nadhi of Chandrama, is of the moon. So, this is a channel for us to cool down. So the work of Bhairavnathji is to cool us down. For example, people have a hot temper with their ego, with their liver, whatever it is. And if a person is in a big temper, then Bhairavnath plays tricks on that person to pull him down. He organizes everything under his own control, with Gana's help, with Ganapati's help, to cool down your temperament, to give you a balance. So if somebody is a very hot-tempered person and he crosses all the limits of his temper, then somehow or other Bhairavnath will organize, also with the help of Hanumana, to show that this stupidity of anger is no good. So, for example, people who are depressed or who become left-sided, Hanumana tries to help them to come out of it, no doubt. But also Bhairavnath helps them very much more to come out of it. Now, a person who is left-sided cannot be collective. It is very difficult for a person who is very left-sided, who is all the time feeling very sad, unhappy and worried, cannot enjoy the fun of collectivity. While a hot-tempered person, right-sided person, does not enjoy any collectivity, doesn't allow anybody to enjoy collectivity, no doubt, but tries to be in the collective that it can assert. Because such a person tries to show the superiority, is something superior. Naturally, he cannot enjoy the collective. On the contrary, the person who is depressed all the time thinks, nobody loves me, nobody cares for me, I'm so depressed, this, that. All the time expecting from others something, also cannot enjoy the collective. Such a left-sided person will find everything is something unhappy. Like the other day, I went to Moscow. There was a lady with us who was a Sajogini, left-sided Sajogini. So we went to have our food and it started raining and they couldn't get a taxi. But then a car came in and we went there. Then they said that you are very late, so you have to sit on the other side. You have to take the seats, which were more expensive. So this lady started saying, what all problems, no taxi, it is raining and we can't get a seat. I said, this is all fun. This is not something a problem. This problema word should be given up. This is a new word I have learnt, because problem we used to use only for geometry in our young age. Now, this sort of a attitude, negative attitude, to find everything negative, is the way we really spoiled our left side. But then a gentleman who had invited us came and he said, we are sitting on the other side waiting for you. So we went to the other side, enjoyed nice food, everything was fine. She said, see now, you were only counting how many negative things there are. And you were not seeing the fun. So she asked me, what should I do? I said, you take Bhairava's name. sit with your left hand towards the photograph and right hand on the Mother Earth, and that's how all your bhoots of negativity will go away. So Bhairava always has a light in his hand, always light in his hand. And he runs up and down Ida Nadhi to make light for you to see that there's nothing negative. And this negativity comes to us by many ways. One of the negativities are that this is mine. Like my child, my husband, my property, my. So then, you see, once you get attached in this manner, what you find that your children also become negative. But if you want to be positive, it is very easy. And for that, you should see where is your attention. Are you only seeing problema or you are seeing some fun in it? There are people who cannot make fun out of anything. If it's a sunny day, they'll cry, oh God, what a sunny day. And if it is a day with clouds, they'll say, oh, what a day. Nothing can please them. But to enjoy the positivity in every negativity is the capacity of a surgeon. The negativity doesn't exist. It's an ignorance. Also, it's not ignorance, because ignorance also doesn't exist. If everything is the all-pervading power, then how can there be ignorance? But supposing in the folds of this power, if you hide, run away, you will say that there is negativity. Like you hide yourself in a cave, close it properly and say that there is no sun. So those people who cannot become collective are either right-sided or left-sided, but more left-sided. But left-sided people can be collective in negativity. There is a very big fraternity of bhoots. You see some drunkards sitting together. They are saying, see, there's so many problems, ecological problem. They are drunkards, all drunk. And there are problems of other kinds. When will this end? So the another one says, wait. I have heard that the whole world is going to collapse very soon. Then the third one says, thank God we are going to be collapsed, finished. Then fourth one says, but what will happen to our pubs? They say it's all right if we are not existing, what does it matter? That's how the fraternity of the bhoots act. They cannot see fun at all. They cannot enjoy at all. And they become very think they are very meditative, they are some higher people, they are something superior in negativity. But end of these people is that they become lunatics.
So now I would like to show you how to treat your left side, how to improve your left side. And the left side has to be treated mainly with light and heat because it's more the cool side within us. So the first thing we can do to improve our left side is by putting our right hand on the ground or towards the ground if you are sitting on a chair, keeping your left hand towards the photo of Shri Mataji. And what you can do is make sure that you always have a candle next to the photo of Shri Mataji. All right? That's one way to improve your left side. Another way to improve your left side is to get in the sun a little bit every day. I'm not saying, to burn yourself, but make sure you get some sun or into some well-lit environment, and that will be beneficial for your left side as well. What I have seen, some people that couldn't feel the left side at all, when they meditated a little bit in the sun, that was helping quite a bit for them. The other thing, you can use candles. I already mentioned the candles in front of Shri Mataji, but also you can use multiple candles. You can use a second candle behind you on the left side, like that. Don't put it too close, because make sure that you don't burn your clothes or you burn yourselves. And actually the flame might actually even flicker a little bit, so make it at a distance. Meditate like that. Doing the right hand on the floor at the same time if you wish. You can also, if really you struggle to feel the left side, put another candle in front of you, like that. And meditate like that. Another way to improve the left side is actually taking the candle, be cautious, and actually move it in front of the left channel, crossing at the optic and back, and you can do that, let's say, 7 times. Just bringing some light to your left channel. Lastly, not lastly, there's another 2 things. When it comes to food, if you have the left channel is affected, you have not many energy, you are a bit more lethargic. So it's actually good to eat more proteins in your diet, and maybe reduce the carbohydrate a little bit, and that will certainly give you some energy that will bring you out of this lethargic left side. Lastly, and importantly, it's the mantras. And for the left side, we can say the mantra of Shri Mahakali Bhairava. And we are going to go in a meditation now. And during the meditation, I will mention a couple of exercises. The first one, I will put the right hand towards the ground, the left hand stays up on your lap. The second exercise is right side is overdeveloped. We are going to bring the right side and balance it to the left. So with the right hand, you start the take a channel and you give it to the left side. And we will do that 7 times. I'll show you now because you might do it eyes closed. And the third, say some mantras. They will be displayed on your screen, so you can read them and say them with me. So now we go in meditation. We can close our eyes. You might already feel some coolness in your hands, on top of your head, or maybe some pressure at the last chakra. And as always, in our meditation, we are going to start with the mantra of Shri Ganesha, who is the first chakra, the Muladhara chakra. So let's sing together. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Ganesha Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. And now we can put our right hand on the ground or towards the ground. And here we are going to say, address our Mother Kundalini within us. Mother, I surrender my past to you. And we can say that 3 times. The past doesn't exist anymore. We can remember the beautiful memories, the beautiful emotions. But we live in the present moment. Which is the reality. Keeping your attention on top of our head. We are going to ask our Mother Kundalini, Mother, please give me the complete joy, pure joy of the Spirit. And we can say that 3 times again. And we can bring back our right hand on our lap. Now to balance, we are going to take some energy from the right side and put it on the left side. We are going to do that 3 times. So with the right hand, take the energy in the right side, put it above the head and bring it to the left. We can do that 3 times. Raise the energy on the right side, go around your head and bring it onto the left side. And put back your hands on your lap. And now we are going to say the mantra. of Shri Mahakali Bhairava. If you don't know how to say it, it will be displayed on your screen. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namah. And then we can do Namaste with our hands and put them back on our lap. And we can say for 3-4 minutes, keeping our attention on top of our head, with just this desire within us that our left channel, the qualities of our left channel fully blossom in us. Now we can say and finish the 3 mantras of the last chakra, the 7th chakra. And each time, there are 3 of them, each time after each mantra we are going to do Namaste. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasarasvati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Namo Namah. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasra Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. And just put your laps and just you can feel the coolness on your hands, maybe on your spine, above your head. And if you can feel it, we are growing on our spiritual path. To finish the meditation, we can raise our Kundalini again 3 times. And the 3rd time we do 3 notes. And we can then put ourselves in a bandhan with the right hand starting on the left, around our body to the right and back 7 times. Again, no thoughts. Just this attention within ourselves. And bring back your hands on your laps for a few seconds. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this session today about the left channel, and I'm really looking forward to meet you all again for the next session where we are going to go in details on the qualities of the right channel. So thank you very much.